Welcome back. We reported last week that South Florida is now the nation's hotspot for inflation, with the high cost of housing being the reason. The rising rents pushing people into homelessness. According to Gulfstream Goodwill, many of those are seniors. And here to talk more about a program that is helping to find housing for the homeless is Evan Kozlowski. She is the Chief Development Officer with Gulfstream Goodwill Industries. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So first, let's talk a little bit about Gulfstream Goodwill, because I think a lot of people, when you think of Goodwill, you think of donations.
Yes.
You don't necessarily, going to the store and all that, but you don't think about finding housing. Can you talk to us about a little bit about it?
Absolutely. So most of your viewers probably don't realize that Gulfstream Goodwill is a nonprofit, and all of the donations that come through our stores fund our mission programs. We're the largest provider of health and human services in 5 counties. We operate 4 homeless shelters, and we transition people through the shelters into housing.
And we should mention that you service our entire viewing area here. So we're talking Palm Beach County, the Treasure Coast, along with Okeechobee County as well, for the last 50 years.
That is correct.
Okay, all right. So talk to us more about this program in helping people find homes.
Sure. So when people come through our homeless shelters, we try to transition them in 90 days. We give them job training and employment at Goodwill, and then we provide them with last month's rent and security deposit to be transitioned into independent housing.
Okay. And that's a program that you have, and you kind of kickstarted it already, but you're looking for just more help from the community to make it happen and make it grow.
Absolutely. So the rising housing costs made it so that all of the budget we had was used up by the spring for the move-out costs. And we have a wonderful longtime partner in GL Homes. They gave us the funding that we needed, so our programs didn't come to a stop in July. But we're really looking for support for the rest of the year. We're looking for over $100,000 in order to continue transitioning people from the shelters into independent living. We have about 300 people per night in our shelters, and there are 1,800 homeless people just in Palm Beach County.
Erin, talk to us just about the challenges with the way that the economy is right now, with these high prices that we're seeing out there when it comes to renting apartments and homes.
So the growing issue that we're experiencing with the rising housing costs is that people who have already transitioned through our shelters are literally being evicted back into homelessness.
Wow.
And they're having to cycle through our program again. And unfortunately, the population that we're seeing this the most with is senior citizens.
So what can we do?
What you can do is visit our website, gulfstreamgoodwill.org, and anything that you can do to follow the lead that GL Homes has set and make any amount of a contribution would help, so that we can continue fighting the homelessness crisis in our community.
All right. Did I miss anything, Erin, that you want to add, any information that we should put out there for people?
I think if everyone can just help us, this is a community issue. It's not something that Goodwill can solve on our own, and any support that we can get from individuals or corporations is greatly appreciated.
And really quick before we wrap up, let's just talk about, once that transition happens, just opens up so many more doors for people, right? Can you just talk about that from just the confidence standpoint to, just being able to stand on your own 2 feet?
Absolutely. I think that there's something about the dignity of having a home, basic human needs of having shelter, food insecurity, children watching parents who all of a sudden have a house and a job, and the effect that that has on that family for decades to come and for many generations to come. So by addressing this issue right now, we're really having a larger impact for a long time in the future.
All right, Erin, thank you so much. And Erin mentioned a website. We put it on our website, WPBF.com. So if you just head there to our website and search Gulfstream Goodwill, all the information that Erin just mentioned here, along with that website where you can make donations, is posted on there for you right now. Erin, thank you again so much. Sandra, over to you.
All right, thanks. A lot of great cause for sure.